Hey!
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 So, welcome to episode 8. 8?
Yeah. 8 sounds good.
Wow. Lucky number 8.
Lucky number 8. Yep, welcome to episode 8. We're not local this week. We're at different places.
Back to different places.
So, this week we're going to be talking about Monster Hunter Generations on the Switch. All of the TV cancellations that happened.
Oh, God, yeah.
So many.
That's sad.
And pickups as well. There are some seasons that actually got revived and picked up.
I thought you were going to say pickup lines.
The huge E3 leak from Walmart. What we've been playing, what we've been watching, and a picture of a dog that looks like a dick. So to start off, we're going to go down the line.
His name's Richard.
Introduce yourself and tell me that with all the games that have been leaked for this year's E3, which we'll talk about later, what game do you want to be announced this year?
Ooh. I'll go first then. My name's Scott. Hi. How are you? I'm okay, thanks. And my favourite game, I don't know, I doubt it will be released, but Fallout 5 would
Really?
be lovely. Yeah. I mean, do you remember how well Bethesda released called Fallout 4?
Yeah,
They
it was
literally...
they announced it and then like a few months
3
later.
months later, that's how a game should be released. It's literally, we finished basically everything, and it's like 3 weeks before release, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, Fallout 4. Best time to ever, like, there's no hype. Well, there is hype, but obviously, you know, there's hype when there's meant to be hype. Then, like, a load of people now go, oh, here's Square Enix, here's Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like a year and a half later down the line.
Crazy. Well, with the current trend, I think they might announce the next Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool as well. Either that or I heard talk as well that they were doing Fallout New Vegas 2.
Ooh,
which would be interesting.
I never played New Vegas. I heard it was very good.
Very buggy. Like, it's still buggy to the point of sometimes you'll just black screen and you'll have no reason why. But it's very, very good. Yeah, it's just really, really good. Very different from Fallout 3.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll go next. Hello, I'm Jojo. Gosh, you know what? I'm not prepared for this question.
Not like it's been up all day.
I've still got Division on the brain because we were playing Division earlier. So, I think, you know what, it would be either a good Aliens game, where you could play the Xenomorph, because I love Xenomorphs.
Question: what was the last good Alien game you played?
Isolation.
Oh yeah, all right, no, all right.
Fantastic.
Joe, thanks for answering.
Well, I thought in my head was Colonial Marines. Not good. That's the thing. That's the only one I could think of. I forgot about Isolation. Isolation was good. Colonial Marines was questionable.
Still need to finish playing Isolation.
Or what was the other one I was going to say? Oh no, I had two. Oh yeah, another Gundam game. It's been a while. We need another like Gundam versus game. That would be cool.
They were like the Dynasty Warriors ones, weren't they?
Yeah, not too bad actually.
There was actually Gundam platform games like
we have a Gundam versus on.
Yeah, so new one. It's been a while, isn't it?
A new one. We haven't even played the last new one.
Yeah, I know, but new, please.
A guy that went to my secondary school worked on the sound design for Alien Isolation.
Ooh, nice.
The sound company did that, and not blowing his horn here, but that was one of the best parts of Alien Isolation was the sound.
It's I think the whole atmosphere is really done well for Isolation.
So I remember Scott and Chris went to play it at
EGX, yeah.
Yeah, same.
It was so intense, and it was so, you could get sucked into the game so easily that Chris screamed so loud he scared the crap out of Scott.
They had all the booths set up. They had one set up in VR. I got chosen to do the VR. I almost
Did you cry?
No, I screamed.
Did you wear the brown pants?
Like a little girl, and the people came along and took the headset off me because they thought I was crying.
Oh no!
I remember, it was like I jumped because Chris screamed, and I was like, I haven't even gotten into the game yet. And then, like, when I got in, they were told at the beginning that we had to get through the level, and if you got caught, don't worry, there's a flamethrower you could pick up at the start. and that will kind of give you some extra time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. Couldn't find the flamethrower at the beginning.
Oh, no.
And so I went through the entire game, like the entire demo without the flamethrower. And Chris was like, use the flamethrower. I was like, I haven't got it. And I ended up hiding in a store closet. And it came inside the store closet, and there was like a shelving unit in the tiny section. And I shimmied around it, and I was shimmying around. The only reason it caught me was because basically I stood on its tail as it went round. And it went, ooh.
On mine, I was hidden under a desk, and I didn't realize that I was in such a panic that I didn't realize the desk was in the middle of the room. And so I was just hidden under this open desk. And I'm like looking forward, going, it can't see me, it can't see me. And suddenly it pans down and the thing's gone through my chest. And
no.
Like a little girl.
Oh.
Oh, Stuart.
Almost pee myself. But yeah, In Isolation, great game. Would love a second one.
So we've got a slight...
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
What was your name?
Hello, I'm Bobby.
I'll
And
stand in for Hoy.
Yeah, it's Never Hoy, who was unfortunately ill. Get well soon, Hoy.
Get well soon, Hoy.
I would like to have another Dragon Age, please.
Ooh.
That'd be good.
I love Dragon Age. That is
Tie up Inquisition's loose ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to continue.
We are pretty overdue a Dragon Age game.
Well, they do sort of, they go Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Dragon Age.
Yeah.
And we just had...
We just had Mass Effect.
Yeah, we just had Mass Effect, so technically next should be Dragon Age.
Well, they're doing Anthem, aren't they?
And yeah, actually, yeah, I forgot about Anthem. I think everyone forgets about Anthem.
They just need to make a good Dragon Age game.
You do. I liked Inquisition. Inquisition was good.
It's okay.
Inquisition was alright.
They need to go back to the strategy ways of Dragon Age 1.
Origins.
Yeah. Because 2 was too combat-y and the characters were unlikable. And 3, there was some good characters in it. The gameplay was a little bit better than 2, but it was still very hack and slashy.
It was a mix of
1
and 2.
If you played on the hard mode, you needed to literally strategize every tiny fight.
Yeah, there was like a tactical mode where it...
Yeah. Still wasn't that very user-friendly, though. Like, even when you played on PC, it was just hard to kind of use.
So just to say, I've actually got the chat up on my right hand.
You're a chat.
And someone's saying that they are actually working on Dragon Age at the moment. While they're working on Anthem, they're working on the story for Dragon Age.
Oh, there you go then.
So it'll probably be Mass Effect, Anthem, Dragon Age.
Yeah. The story so far is dragons.
And it's in an age.
And in an age where dragons exist, you play a dude.
Or a girl. So I'm Stuart. Hello.
Yeah.
What game would I want to be announced? See, I was going to say Borderlands 3, but that's actually in the leaks. I bloody love the Borderlands series.
That was really nice.
What would I want to be announced? Crap. I don't know. Everything I want has actually kind of been announced recently.
All right, Mr. Imagination.
There's a new Last of Us coming out. There's a really good Spider-Man game coming out. You know, there's... If I had to say something, I'd be like Elder Scrolls, the next Elder Scrolls, which I'm probably going to be announced.
Definitely.
Just because I got sucked into Skyrim quite a lot. And I go back to it now and again.
I think everyone goes back to Skyrim. It's just one of those games.
To Skyrim because there are so many side quests. There are so many things to do. You get sidetracked so easily.
Mods.
Yeah, and then there are the mods. On top of everything else, there are the mods.
Although we need to shun the Bethesda store for mods. Bad Bethesda.
I'm almost done with it.
So, on to the news.
Dun 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 dun.
Are we going back to Captain Scarlet?
Yes, it's Captain Scarlet news. Shut up. Sponsored by Mr. Ons.
So, right, funny story. There was when I worked up at the Shard, there was a certain point in the day where the sun came through and hit some of the plates.
Oh, did it look like Mr. On Eyes?
Gone straight up, and it looked like the Mr. On.
We are watching you, Stuart.
One of the chefs used to work there. He was a bit of a nerd as well, and I went to him once and went, "Ryan, this is the voice of the Mr. On." He just burst out laughing. So, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, great title, has been announced for the Switch. It's a port, I guess, of the 3DS version.
Yeah, it's a port of Generations, like their
Is it Double
4G
Cross?
or something.
Was what it's called? Because
Double Cross, yeah.
Generations
It's
Cross in.
double Cross or something, wasn't it? It's basically all the G. They're putting all the G rank quests in it finally.
Yep.
Because Capcom needs to do that.
They need the G.
I just don't really understand why they just don't release a game with all the G rank quests in it. They always have to. Here's the first half of the game.
Because Mula.
They can do this and get a lot more money out of it.
Yeah.
Which I usually am a bit annoyed with games, but for Monster Hunter I'm okay with.
Yeah, you kind of get a taste of it, and then you're like, oh, I really want to play G rank of this. But I'm really excited about. Did you guys played the
Generations? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, did you do any of the Deviant monsters?
No, I didn't. I didn't get that far.
So so they basically had higher quests. You start off at level 1 quests, and it says like you have a Deviant Rathalos. I think it's like Sky King Rathalos.
Okay.
And it's like slightly blue, slightly red, and it has loads more moves, hits twice as hard. But if you do damage to it, you basically you do damage and you kill it or hunt it as per normal, and it's really, really difficult to do. It can like really one-shot you and stuff like that. And then you like clear it and you get level 1 tickets, and then eventually you keep doing it, you'll unlock the level 2 version of it, and then you get level 2 tickets from that, and then again you'll level up and you keep leveling it up until like you get to like level 10, which is the hardest. Like no matter what it does, it's going to one hit you. And you get, but then you can build special armor variants of like Rathalos armor, which is like Sky King Rathalos armor, and it has loads more extra stats, loads better skills. You get a special weapon as well, but you have to make it with the tickets you get. You start a level 1 weapon, and then you upgrade it with level 2 tickets, and then you upgrade it with level 3 tickets and stuff like that. So you have to farm this creature over and over again.
That's cool. I like that. I think what they were kind of going for with the tempered monsters in World.
Yeah.
Where you keep going at it and then you get a more tempered one and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's pretty good because they had loads of different kind of deviant variations. I mean, I only did the one lot of deviant quests, and that was I chose to do Tigrex only because it gave me speeding +2 plus loads of affinity and attack up and stuff like that. It was a really nice armor set, but basically that kept me in that was like the only armor set I ended up using for the entire game because it was just so overpowered. And then with the G rank version, I know they're putting Joe, your favorite, they're putting Deviant Diablos into it.
Oh God, no!
So there's a couple of monsters which didn't get a couple of monsters didn't get Deviant forms, and I know Diablos is one of them, which was included in Double Cross, so it should come over in this game.
Ouch. So you can move your save data over from the 3DS version onto the Switch version.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
that's pretty cool.
I'm not sure how, but
definitely.
It's uploading it to their cloud version, and then you just keep going.
Is this coming with the Nintendo paid online service then? I'm guessing.
I think so. I'm not sure. Obviously, we're not sure on how it's going to work. But when does that come out? It comes out
28th of August.
Ooh,
No.
only around the corner.
Yeah.
This year is going fast.
Yeah, this year's been actually really big for Monster Hunter, isn't it? Because obviously you've had the PlayStation 4 game Monster Hunter World, which is a first for people that aren't familiar with the franchise because it's had so much advertising outside of Japan this time, and now this, and then moving on to the next bit of news, which I have rejiggled a little bit.
Oh yes.
The live action movie is to begin filming this September. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not looking forward to this as a Monster Hunter fan, only because it's made by the same people behind the Resident Evil movie franchise. And Mila Jovovich, is that how you pronounce her name?
I thought it was
Jovovich.
Is it Jojo?
Yeah, something like that.
She's going to be one of the main characters, which means if it's directed by the same people as Resident Evil, she's probably going to get naked in it and stuff. Probably put the JJ on show and stuff. Yeah, I know. Well, no, I'm not okay with this because they really butchered the Resident Evil franchise.
Oh, yeah, they did. They absolutely butchered Resident Evil.
The first film was probably the best out of all of them. They should have left it at that and just let it die.
The second one was okay to watch as a kind of a popcorn film.
No.
But
Did you ever play 3?
I haven't played a lot of Resident Evil actually. I haven't
If you
played that.
played Resident Evil 3 and like just carried on with the story of Resident Evil 3, then you would hate the film.
Wait, which one? Which one's 3?
3 is based on Jill
Nemesis.
and Nemesis and Carlos and all that.
Actually, no, I played 4. I think.
So three runs in tandem with 2.
Yeah. 3
It's just different
3
characters.
Yeah, 3 started 2 hours before Resident Evil 2 happened or something.
Okay.
Well, the day before Resident Evil 2 happened, and then halfway through the game it's 24 hours after Resident Evil 2 or
Okay.
something like that.
Wow.
But they butchered everything. They didn't have any fresh ideas. They took all the ideas
They
out of the
butchered the
game.
characters.
They made Jill really pathetic and weak because obviously they had Alice.
But was
So-
there a first sandwich?
No, there wasn't.
Barry Burton didn't even have very good puns.
Barry Burton wasn't in it.
Well, not in the 2, but like later on.
Yeah, Barry Burton came in
And then
like
he was in
5.
the penultimate one.
Yeah.
And again, it was just really weak. Carlos, I hated the way they did Carlos and what happened with that. Nah, just don't do it. Just don't touch Capcom games anymore. Or just don't touch any games anymore. Just leave it alone, please.
There's a tiny bit of hope. Tiny
No.
bit. I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
no hope.
The graphics will probably be good for the fact that you can be like, oh yeah, look, Rathalos, that's awesome.
Like, what's the story? What are they going to go
Yeah,
with?
I bet you it will be Miller's character waking up naked somewhere, and then she has to find a tribe, and then find a way that suddenly she's really good at killing monsters because of something.
Why not?
You're not far off. Apparently, the story is that somehow these monsters have come into our world, and
Oh.
there's some kind of portal or something
Nope.
where she goes back into the Monster Hunter realm and learns how to fight monsters so that she can come back to our realm to fight them.
But
I'm already done with it now. I ain't gonna say it. I'm already done with it. Sorry.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not gonna... You know what?
I will
If anyone's watching and they're Monster Hunter fans or they're fans of the Resident Evil movies or like Resident Evil fans, let us know what you think, because like honestly, I can't see it being very good.
Guaranteed, it will probably be mostly negative.
Future video, we get drunk and watch this.
No, I don't think you could pay me. Actually, get me drunk.
Oh, here we go. Someone's just said on the chat. Apparently, there's a Rathalos in Los Angeles.
Yep.
Really?
Like I said.
Wait,
Yeah,
which way? I'm behind.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, no comment. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly on.
So the
Moving along to better things.
yeah, better things. So Blizzard, they released a new skin this week for Mercy, in which it's one of the only skins that you can buy with actual money. And is it all the money?
All the money.
All the proceeds go towards the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. It's Pink Mercy, which is really cool.
Yeah.
It's a
She's
really
got
awesome.
the,
She's got the ribbons as well.
yeah, she's got the
It's
ribbon
quite iconic for
like
the
just
breast
above her
cancer.
ass.
Yeah. And also on the like Bobby bought it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't
and,
resist.
On the staff, it's got like a little digital counter in which it changes from heart to a lightning bolt when you
Yeah.
change the thing.
Oh, that's
pretty
cool.
Really
Well
cool.
designed skin.
I think it's nice that like literally they made that just so the proceeds would go. That's you know really nice. Good guy, Blizzard.
Well
Well,
done, Blizzard.
Look, you knew it was a really serious video when the video didn't start with "Hi, I'm Jeff from the Overwatch team."
Yeah. Right.
You started off with
Oh no!
Breast
I'm here to talk to you about Mercy. Oh no!
"No, Jeff, my heartstrings." So Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes. So this has been a very interesting series of events over the last few days, hasn't it? Because
Series 2.
Fox.
This week, well, on one day, 16 television programs got cancelled.
And one of them was the 9-9.
One of them was Brooklyn Nine-Nine. One of them was Lucifer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I watch every single.
But that is also being floated around to other people apparently.
I hope so.
so
Hopefully,
hopefully-
Amazon.
Netflix.
No, it's already on Amazon. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Amazon or just.
It's on Amazon the next day. So I don't see why they don't just pick it up.
Yeah.
So 9-9 was cancelled, and there was a huge uproar because it is such a good series, and so many people love it. I don't understand. It's like Fox doing another Firefly, really, isn't it? So Netflix were rumored to buy the series within the first 12 hours of it being announced that it was being cancelled, but NBC jumped to the rescue, didn't they?
Yeah. It was either Netflix or Hulu.
Oh, really?
Because in America, it does like Hulu have it the next day.
Right.
So it was rumored to be going over to Hulu instead. But yeah, NBC picked up for a 13-episode 6th season.
That's pretty
Which,
good.
by the sound of it, does make it sound like it's a last season.
Yeah.
Like, 13
No, it depends on the ratings and stuff, I guess.
But like I was sad and I was angry that it got cancelled, but at the same time, it would have been like they're sort of tying up the season anyway.
Yeah, everyone seems to be kind of settling down and stuff like that. It seems like a good place to end.
Yeah.
Because like if anyone who hasn't seen the recent series, like Amy's now a sergeant in the desk. She's now a desk sergeant.
Yeah. They're getting married.
Yeah, they're getting married in the season, and
There's spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen it. Sorry.
Yep, sorry. Spoiler up.
We don't know who she's getting married to. You haven't said that, so
Someone
might be getting married.
Somebody, somewhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that if it did finish this season, then
It's okay.
it would be an okay finish. I'd prefer it to finish then than carry on for another like.
Give it a good send off.
Yeah, I like shows that have good send offs.
Yeah.
Shows that have like a definite end.
That reminds me from This Till Dawn, the series.
Didn't that go a bit weird?
It was like super. First season, okay, it's weird. Second season, getting really weird. Third season, and perfect.
Nice.
Best end ever.
Yeah.
I think I have the same kind of feeling with that and Scrubs. I love Scrubs so much. It's like easily one of my favorite shows ever. But it
went on to
stop started, and then near the end they were like, okay, the final series, and people were like, oh, don't end it, and then they made another series, and it wasn't that good.
Kill it with fire.
And then Med School came out, which was a bit trash. It had some good bits in it, but
mostly trash.
Mostly trash.
Well, what else we got? So, going back to the question at the start. So Walmart in Canada leaked.
Thank you, Canada.
Thanks, Canada. They leaked a whole bunch of games that are coming out that are being announced at E3. Like they haven't been confirmed. None of these have been confirmed. But so what have we got? We've got Dragon Quest II, Forza Horizon 5, Rage 2 from Bethesda. Where are we? Lego DC Villains.
Nice.
We love the Lego games.
Oh, the Lego franchise is amazing.
Games.
Good games.
You finish Heroes 2.
Yep,
yeah.
That's true.
We almost 100% Superheroes 1. We're just missing a couple of races, I think.
Yeah.
But they're great co-op games. They're games you can just sort of dip in and out of.
Yeah.
Well, so Beyond Good and Evil 2. Even though they got announced.
Yeah.
Where are we? Rage 2, a new Assassin's Creed as well.
Come on, stop.
Another Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed in space.
The only reason why Origins did so well is because they took a year out to actually make a game that worked.
Apparently Origins, I haven't played Origins, but I hear it's very good.
I hear it's a good thing, but I've learned my lesson. I'm not buying another one.
Division 2, which I know got announced already.
Hey.
Yeah, we've been playing the Division all day.
There's a rumor of Kingdom Hearts as well.
That's never gonna happen.
There's a rumor that Square Enix are gonna. So we'll have to watch and see what happens.
Kingdom Hearts now released next year.
Splinter Cell, which I'm guessing was going to be this year's. Oh, one more game thing at Ubisoft, which they would.
Because there was we kind of knew that was coming anyway because of the Easter egg that happened in the new DLC of Wildlands. Don't know if anyone's played that, the Ghost Recon game.
No, what was the Easter egg?
But basically, you did like an extra kind of stealthy mission, and Sam Fisher comes into it, and he ends up talking, and you got like the impression that he's going to go on another mission. There's also a little nod to Metal Gear Solid in there. Actually, they talk about that he's getting old for retirement, and he says, "Oh, there's only one other guy who's as good as me. You know, guy who wears a bandana and smokes a lot." And they actually, and as a slight nod to saying goodbye to the Metal Gear Solid franchise, they said, "Oh, he's retired now."
Oh,
And Sam's like, "Oh, I'm the only one left. It's just me."
well, that's sad.
It is sad. I definitely recommend, if you don't play it, just go and watch it, just
Yeah,
because
sounds
it's that
fun.
good. But
Um,
it's very nice.
Destiny Comet is on the list as well.
Is that a DLC for 2?
Probably. Although Warmind just came out.
Yeah, well, apparently it's really, really short.
Yeah. Just Cause 4. Didn't play Just Cause 3. Heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, people like it.
Dragon Quest 2.
Dragon Quest... What, just Dragon Quest 2?
Just Dragon Quest 2 for PS4.
Do you mean... Aren't we on like Dragon Quest 13 or something?
Something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's meant to be 20 and they just missed off a 0. Yeah, Borderlands 3. What else we got? DC Villains. Insurgency Sandstorm? Whatever that is.
Okay.
It's an insurgency in a sandstorm.
Gears of War 5 as well.
Oh, come on.
I hear Gears 4 was actually pretty good.
It wasn't bad.
I've got a friend that plays the Gears franchise.
You can play it on PC now, which was nice.
Yeah.
And it's Play Anywhere, so...
And it's also part of the Game Pass.
Yes.
Which I have. Which I should step into that a bit more.
Yeah.
And Dreams, which was that game by Media Molecule that got announced a few years back and then disappeared into the ether.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, ever since then, Bethesda have been throwing out some weird screenshots from Rage.
I never got on with Rage.
I never played it. I heard it was very good, but I never played it. But yeah, I'm hoping Borderlands 3 gets announced because I love Borderlands series. So good. According to someone in chat, we're on Dragon Quest 10 at the moment.
Oh, okay. Then it could be no, like Dragon Quest Builders got released on Switch recently.
Could be Builders 2.
Could be Builders 2. Builders 1 was lovely. Just needed co-op.
What was it? I didn't know.
Very different. So it was based around, like in all the Dragon Quest games, like you are the hero, go find the thing, save the world.
Yeah.
In this one, you don't play a hero, you play what you call a builder.
Okay.
Very Minecraft-esque, kind of top-down third-person sort of kind of thing. You can go out and hunt monsters and stuff, but you're not there to do that. Your job is to find cities which have been destroyed by the evil and fix them up. And rescue people, and people come to your village and start living there and stuff, and then monsters eventually come and attack your village. Okay. But you build walls and all sorts and houses and stuff like that. Just to kind of it's kind of like that, but it's just nice. It's just a nice little game, just very different.
So one just got to dip in for half an hour, just chill and
it just needed co-op.
Yeah, I can imagine a co-op in that would be really good.
Yeah, hopefully maybe number 2.
Yeah. So last bit of news, which I found out about. Well, I found out this morning actually. So Kevin Feige has said in an interview that they're planning on adding Ms. Marvel into the MCU after Phase 4. So anyone doesn't know, she is Kamala Khan.
Okay.
I think she's Pakistani.
Yes.
And she grew up idolizing Captain Marvel. And then found out that she has the Inhuman gene, in which she can stretch her body and she basically almost like a female Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, I think that'd be great. Add a little more diversity would be good. So something that's just hit, as Infinity War has hit China, it's become the 5th biggest film ever. It's at number 5 on the charts.
What's at number 1?
I think Force Awakens is still there.
Oh, okay. Won't be long then.
Hang on.
You alright, man?
Yeah, chugging a drink.
Okay.
Are you alright?
Yeah, chugging a drink.
Definitely.
Right. So what have we been playing?
Huh?
What have we been playing recently?
What have we been playing? Well, we played all of us, all 4 of us.
Yeah.
What have we been playing, Bobby?
Oh, well, Sea of Thieves.
We have been playing Sea of Thieves.
Fortnite tennis. That is so bad. Trust me. Yeah.
So last Sunday, was it? Monday?
Sunday?
Yeah. What, Sea of Thieves?
Sunday was Sea of Thieves.
Sunday we played Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves Day.
Sunday.
No, it was Monday. It was Bank Holiday Monday.
Bank holiday Monday. Yeah.
So Monday, I hate you. Monday we went over
I'm
to
not sorry.
Scott's and we spent the entire day playing Sea of Thieves
Oh yeah.
again. And as opposed to the last time where we played it, and we got a whole lot done. We got like one quest done. The entire
It was really
not
slow
productive.
going.
It was not productive.
We did a lot of work. Don't get us wrong. We played hard and we just didn't get anywhere, really, did we?
We spent about 30 minutes trying to get this skull fort down, and then the end boss just despawned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was sad.
That was
And we did well because we like fended off like 3 other groups of pirates as well.
Yeah. We had a system.
2 galleons and a little sloop.
And
I
then sloop-
realized something. Joe can park, Stuart not.
Yeah, I can't park.
We've been playing a lot of Division.
Yep, actually,
even today we were playing Division, weren't we?
And probably a bit later.
quick thing with Sea of Thieves. In the developer update this week, they've been releasing weekly videos.
Yeah.
Just saying like, hey, here's our plans for the next week. Here's our plans for like next patch, because they patch it every week.
Yeah.
Here's our plans and whatnot. Next week we're getting a trailer and release date for the Hungering Deep.
Ooh.
Which is like the first big expansion. So yeah, that should be good. And they're saying it will come out in May. It might have been pushed back to the start of June. That's what, 2 weeks? That's
Yeah, it's not long.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the first big update. Then they've got Undead Sails or Cursed Shores.
Cursed Sails, isn't it?
Cursed
No,
Sails.
Cursed Shores and
Undead
Undead.
Sails.
Yeah, something like that.
The other 2 big expansions. So yeah, that should be cool. Do let me some Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were playing Division earlier.
Division's very good.
Got
That
really
was amazing. Pew pew pew.
Really got better after its initial downfall. Again, one of those great games that was released had an okay start into like a rocky kind of loads of people leaving, a lot of people not happy with how it turned out and what they were expecting, and they literally just, rather than going, oh well, forget about it, move on. Really good props to the developers for going, well, let's see what's not working. Make loads of updates. They put massive updates, loads of DLC into it, and it's made the game 100 times better. And it's literally clawed back its player base to double the amount that it had to begin with.
Yeah.
So, good props. And it's really good fun.
When their developers listen to their fans.
Yeah.
As opposed to just going, okay, we understand there's some bugs, but hey, here's some new stuff. Here's some new DLC. Here's some new stuff, but we're not going to patch the old glitches. We're not going to do anything about it. So just deal with it. Whereby Division's actually really listened.
Really done good stuff, and it's great to play. Like the first time we've all sat down with all 4 of us are together and done a whole squad of 4. And although it makes each mission harder, we've had an easier time.
Oh yeah.
But we had good fun. Lots of tense situations, but we survived as a team and had a bit of shenanigans in the middle.
We're actually specking as a team as well. So we've got like, I'm gonna be going full support. Scott's going like full tank, and then we've got 2 sort of hybrid, sort of DPS healer, DPS tank.
Yeah. I think Joe's more of a full DPS now, aren't you? Oh, you have got some heal, haven't you?
I have 1 heal only just because I'm waiting to get more.
Your DPS heal, and Bobby's more DPS tank.
Yeah, because Bobby's got the shield as well for when yours goes down.
Yeah.
I like the just might go full Reinhardt. Get behind my shield.
It's just you and just like a line of people behind you. So you guys have been playing Conan Exiles as well, haven't you?
Yeah. So we went back to that because that's now actually been officially released, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's finally left early access, which is kind of good. I'm in a love-hate relationship with Conan.
It's still a bit buggy.
Very buggy.
It's still the early days.
You never played Ark, did you, guys?
No.
So,
I just haven't really dove into that.
So Ark's good in the sense of like, but when it first came out, everyone was like, "Oh, how amazing it was!" And it was very good. But it was the specs were so demanding, and it was so buggy to the point of I can't play this game the way it is.
Ouch.
And it was one of those games that I bought. I don't regret buying it, but it was one of those games where you left it for like 4 to 6 months and came back, and then they're like, right, they've fixed a bunch of stuff. I can actually play it now. And the same with Conan. When it was in early access, it was just like, well, we played it to begin with. Joe loved it, and I was like, I love it, but it really needs looking at. And obviously, the development team's been really good. They've kept at it, fixed a bunch of stuff, and now that we've gone back to it, it's really good, really stable. They've implemented a load of new things while fixing a bunch of the old. The only thing that I can say about it right now is the servers suck. So, there was a big I don't think they were like every single game that comes out now. They don't understand how many people jump on board. They didn't have enough official servers that didn't have enough to hold the player base. So official servers filled up like that, and there were no more slots. It's 40 people a server as well.
Ooh.
So that all the official servers just filled up, and no one can jump into an online game. You can pay for your own game with a German-based server, a company called G Portal, which is an official sponsor. Okay. Which I did. I paid for a server thing so me and Joe could play.
Even that's got stability issues.
Yeah, just sometimes it just doesn't work. And I've sent them messages over and over, and they're either really, really busy or they just don't get back to you. But it's really not good. But we're playing it a little bit, and we've enjoyed it for what we've played. We just hopefully it will get better again.
Like when it's stable, it's good. But at the moment, kind of
before the early access finally got released, me and Joe were playing it just before it came out, before the release date, and we had no problems. And I think with the flux of players, it's just so. I don't know what's happening. They've just
been swarmed.
Yeah. The problem is, even with the paid server, if the server goes down, you get kicked halfway through a game, and you're not in a safe area. You could come back and be dead.
It's one of those games where it goes, oh, your character's fallen asleep, but when you're in a spider nest and you get kicked from your server, you come back and you log in. It's like, oh, hey, you're eaten by spiders. It's like, thanks, game.
Yeah, and there's a delay on it as well, so you might think you're back home.
Yeah.
But actually, it's about 2-3 minutes lag. You're nowhere near home.
Ouch.
Like Scott said, you're in the middle of like a boss den or something, and you're screwed.
It's like, hey, games like, maybe don't log out in a spider den. It's like, thanks, game, gee. Maybe I shouldn't.
Maybe don't kick me out in a spider den.
Right? It's like, but it's okay. I'm having more fun with Division though, and with Division 2 on the leaked release. So maybe on E3 we'll probably get a trailer or something. Hopefully they don't make an amazing trailer like they did for Division 1.
Yeah.
And because do you remember that trailer? It looked the boss.
Brilliant.
And then players got Division and they were like, yeah, where's all this stuff?
where's the companion app I can play from my bed?
Yeah, I really like the live action Division short that was made.
Yeah, definitely go watch that, by the way.
So if you've got Amazon Prime Video, or just can get access to the live action Division short, it's so good. Like seriously, just watch it. It's amazing. Yeah. Really well done. That's how live action game stuff should be.
Yeah, well, they did the same with Assassin's Creed. They had like a little short. They had a short series, I think. It was really good.
Okay.
It was good. We've been playing. So they added a new game mode into Fortnite this week, which was which was brilliant.
That was hard.
You spawn in, and then the Infinity Gauntlet just crashes down somewhere on the map. And if you pick it up, you become Thanos, who you have 300 shield and like 500 health.
No, it was 5 and 5.
No, because they nerfed and buffed. They changed it.
Oh, okay.
So you have, I think it's like 300 shield, 500 health by the end of it.
Yeah.
And you can shoot out giant purple lasers. You can jump high in the air and ground pound.
Oh,
and,
yeah, that was fun.
You can like 2-punch people to death. You become absolutely unstoppable. It's great.
No, you're unstoppable.
Yeah, you're stoppable. And then like if you kill Thanos, you can run and pick up the gauntlet. It was a very fast. It was like 5-minute matches basically, because the one person just absolutely wrecked shop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's over now because I've got 50-50 back in. I think it was only for this week. But yeah, it was pretty good. And I've been playing a lot of God of War.
You almost finished the story.
I've
That's different.
almost finished it. I'm trying to blaze through it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm like 2/3 the way through. I don't want to spoil anything, but it gets so good.
Oh yeah.
Just like the storytelling in it is great.
Spoilers, it's very good.
No, there are a lot of heavy, sort of spoiler-heavy points in it that I've actually spoiled a couple for her, because we have 2 copies, one for me, one for her, so we can both play at the same time. And there was one bit where I'm like, oh, you just found her, she's one of these. Oh, no. And instantly...
that means now that you can spoil something that he loves. Deliberately like, I tell you what, like, ban him from playing the new Spider-Man game for like 24 hours, get ahead of him, and then you can just be like, oh, he's a bad guy.
No. No.
It's not like
if not,
we're
ask me
already
to
in
do
the
it, I'll do
podcast of playing Bucket of Doom last week anyway.
Bucket of Doom's good. Love it.
Good little.
Oh no, it wasn't Bucket of Doom. It was the Unicorn game, wasn't it?
Unicorn game. Yeah, Unicorn.
I like that game. I might be buying that one.
So you just added something.
I added something. Sorry, I actually went back to Kingdom Classic version and completed
It's
it.
the one where it's like you're on a path, goes straight across it.
Yeah, it's a side scroller basically. And
That's a good little game.
you're an heir to the kingdom, and you've got to build and protect it from the Oogie Boogie monsters that come out at night.
Yeah, can I get that in that's the Oogie Boogie monsters?
Yeah, the Oogie
Very
Boogie monsters.
professional. Love it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
That will basically try and steal your crown and kill all your men. But no, I actually ended up completing that game the other day.
Nice, well done. Wasn't there was another Kingdom game that came
So
out?
there's Kingdom Classic, and then there's a Kingdom. Oh, what's the second version of Kingdom called?
New Lands.
New Lands.
Yeah, New
So
Lands.
with Kingdom Classic, once you've completed it, that's it. That's the end of the game. With Kingdom New Lands, because you have to basically island hop and take over different islands. Once you complete that, it's. Whoa, what were you doing?
our speaker's almost died. Hang on.
Oh no. So once you complete that, you get to start back from the beginning, but you get to keep some of your crew, some of your men, to start over again.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So, can you hear that weird noise? Or are you good?
I can't hear a weird noise.
All good.
Good. So, what have we been watching?
What have we been watching? We watched a couple of films after Jojo's new haircut. So, honey, look at your haircut.
Hey,
Who do you say she looks like?
Like Dante Basco.
From?
For a Hook.
Yes. So guess what we watched?
Spider-Man.
But let me but let me just say, this wasn't intentionally a Rufio thing. This was a Freddie Lundberg thing, because that's what I wanted to do all along since I was little.
It turns out it was more of a Rufio thing, though, right?
It turned out to be a Rufio thing for other people that didn't know Frederick Lundberg. So yes, now it's known as the Rufio thing.
So I'm going to tell an interesting story. Joe hadn't seen the film for a long, long time and totally forgot everything about it. And she totally forgot what happens to the character. Didn't you, Joe? What happens?
I'm not spoiling it for people that haven't seen it.
What, an old film that's like...
Oh, it is like
25 years old.
It is over 25 years old.
If they haven't seen it, that's their fault.
But yeah, that was a major character.
You're a bit upset, weren't you, sweetheart? You liked him, didn't you?
He was alright. You don't get a lot of like token Asian main roles these days.
I'm just like, I look over at Joe when it happened. She's like, "Don't look at me. Shut up." I'm like, "You're right. You're right there."
Oh.
He does this thing when he knows if I get sad in the movie. He goes, "Are you alright? Are you alright?" And then it just sets me off for some stupid reason.
Every time.
But then I got my own back on him on Final Fantasy 15, so it's all good.
Look, Final Fantasy 15 was a masterpiece, and I don't care.
I have to
Badly tears.
have to finish 15. I haven't finished it.
Yeah, nothing bad happens. It's great. Love it.
Fantastic. It's just a very emotional game. In general,
It is.
It's a very emotional game.
I might take a week off and do it at some point.
4 bros
Let's
chilling
play.
in a car now. 2 seats apart because they're not gay.
Because like now I've got the PS4 Pro and the 4K monitor. It's
very nice. It's very good. It's very pretty in 4K.
So,
what else we've been watching?
We've been watching Taskmaster.
Oh yes,
you got
which is
Well, you got me,
Fantastic.
Taskmaster.
Yeah, we all got hooked on Taskmaster on my birthday weekend, didn't we?
Thanks to Anthony from Mad Wizard Weapons.
Yeah.
It is,
Hi, Ant, if you're watching. So it's basically people get a bunch of comedians get given a task that they have to fulfill, but there are certain guidelines about what they can and can't do, and it's just watching how these different people go about it in their very strange and interesting ways.
It's a combination of like people panicking and people finding like these are the rules. Do not break the rules. But if you can find a loophole around them,
Then it's okay.
Then it's all right.
Throw it in a river.
Although if you try and cheat, there are so many cameras, they spot you cheating.
Yeah, they
So
catch everyone
disappointed,
cheating.
So disappointed. I thought Dave Gorman was genuinely a smart guy.
He is a
fraud.
smart guy. He just didn't think quickly, and then he cheated a lot.
So apparently, according to chat, there's new Final Fantasy 15 DLC coming out next year.
Oh,
Yes, that is.
new
Um,
DLC,
season-
because they've already had a round of DLC.
They're putting Turtle Rock Studios and releasing Season 2, so you're probably going to need, unless the Season Pass covers it, which I doubt it will, you probably need a Season Pass number 2. Basically, they did the 4 episodes. They did episode Gladius, Prompto, Ignis, and
Other one.
the other one. Was there another one? There was another one. Oh, well.
The multiplayer one, where you could do the...
Yep, Comrades. That's it. But this one will focus on Arden, Luna Freya, the Dragoon lady. I can't remember her name.
Oh, I've met her.
Yeah, she's really, really cool. Really cool.
Yes, she is.
And I guess they'll do another one.
Probably the Comrades expansion.
Maybe. Hopefully
Get
they'll
ready
fix.
for more Cup Noodle.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's good.
I hear the episode ones are very good DLCs.
The later episodes one, Gladio's a bit subpar.
All right, well, that was the first one.
Again, if you get very emotional with your gaming, I know that my friend Zelly from the former Team Neko was playing it, and she got quite emotional, bless her. So if you get very emotionally attached to games, then maybe keep some tissues on hand.
That was fine because the season pass comes with tissues. You open the little, you press the disc tray, and come out. Like, oh.
So I keep needing. So my new computer's down here, and on my old one I
It'd
kept.
be weird if it was up there, wouldn't it?
Well, no, I've seen ones that are wall mounted.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've seen wall mounted PCs.
they're pretty cool looking though.
So I kept kicking the power button on my old one, so you just swing my feet, and now I
Ooh.
keep my knee.
Have you tried not doing that?
Well, no, that was on the old PC.
Oh, okay.
The power button's on top, so I can't do that. I'm like, great. On this one, I
Amazing.
keep hitting the CD eject button with my knee. It just jams into my kneecap.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey there.
It's like, Stuart, stop that. Stop that.
Although I pull it out, it's like it's
Looking out at you.
it's a drinks holder. Just put it down there.
Yeah, pretty much.
True.
Wow.
And at least you've got working internet now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the first
This
one.
is the first podcast with your
Say
working
goodbye
internet.
to 56K dial-up Stuart.
I'll not go 56k anymore.
Please say goodbye to RoboStew.
Our landlord finally got all right internet.
Yeah.
All right.
So we've been catching up on iZombie,
Zombie.
Yeah. Which actually that got picked up for another season.
Season 5, right?
It's on season. Where are we? Is it on season 5 or is it picked up season 5?
I think it's picked up season 5.
Yeah, I think it's picked up season 5. Yeah. So I would thought that it would get cancelled because it's not been doing that great, but it's been picked up for one more season, so that's good. We usually watch it while we're eating because it's a show you can sort of not really pay much attention to, and it sort of carries on.
The problem is, it's really bad when you see like a zombie eating a brain and you at the same time eating.
Yeah.
That is
Oh, really?
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's protein.
Yeah, you're eating a bird. You're like,
Oh, shut up.
just eating a brain. Cool.
okay with it.
Man, when I was in uni, we had dissection lessons
I used to
with
eat
real
brains all the
cadavers, and that
time.
was-
Where was this going?
So what's Megalobox?
unknown, but that might have been a high
no,
speciality.
Come on, high thing.
That's a Hoy thing. No one cares. You're not well.
Save it for next.
Next week, Hoy. Next week.
Hoy,
yeah.
Megalobox. You've been watching The Alienist, haven't you?
Yes, that is so weird show.
What's that about?
Oh, it's really hard to explain actually.
Hoy's, oh, bless her. Sorry, Hoy's watching the stream.
Right.
Hi, Hoy.
Hey, Hoy.
Hello.
Get well soon, Hoy.
Yeah, so what's the alienist about?
What
Yeah.
is it? You tried to explain it to me and failed like 50
It's
times.
yeah, because it's actually difficult to explain. Basically, the actor, I forgot what his name.
Oh, the guy from Civil War?
Yeah, the guy
So
from Civil War.
Daniel Brawl.
Yeah, he's the main character. He's the alienist, which is kind of like psychiatrist in 19th century.
Okay.
And he's trying to solve murders with, I forgot what was his name, the Dracula from the movie. I forgot his name.
There's a lot of Dracula.
Basically, another guy who is picturing, and when I mean picturing, he's drawing the murders, and they're trying to solve like crimes and stuff. And it's weird and nice and really weird stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
But
like a weird. No, I don't know why I was going for this.
Kind of like
It's just a weird, is it, Scott?
It's just a weird.
what I'm getting from it. It's sort of like 16th century, well, like maybe 18th century, 18th century CSI with more of a.
Oh, I've heard about this.
And yet the only thing I can think of is press X to doubt.
But yeah, I saw like one episode over your shoulder. I'm like, yeah, this is weird. I'm gonna go play God of War.
No, you
So you can spoil it more for Bobby.
Yeah. Oh no, I want to go watch Westworld. I'm on episode 5. I'm halfway through season 1.
Hey.
Really good, really good, and I'm still really confused.
Well, that's never good.
So headlines of the week.
Dun 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 dun.
More of Captain Scarlet.
Yeah, of course.
As opposed to anything else.
I don't know. So there's a puppy that looks like a penis. So it's yeah.
And that's what we've got.
So basically, someone took a picture of their puppy, and from the top down, it looks like a willy. So Facebook's algorithms deemed it too rude and banned the photo.
Is it like a newborn puppy though? Isn't it?
It is. It's a baby. It's a baby puppy, so it's not got any hair. It's pretty naked. But yeah, the top down picture doesn't look very flattering at all. It does actually look like a bellend.
Language.
But you can see the leg, the paw.
Yeah, at first glance, so it's not. Stuart.
I was just like, I can see the
Right.
puppy.
Okay. We might get removed for this, but hang on.
Will we? It's
So
a
it's gonna
puppy
put the-
though.
It's a puppy.
That's a puppy. That's a.
That's a puppy. See, there's the head near the thumb end. You can just about see its little button nose.
We're gonna get taken down for this.
We're gonna get taken down for a picture of a puppy.
Can we get the other picture up? The picture that actually looks more
It's-
like a
no,
puppy. Just a confirmation.
Dog.
So that's what it actually looks like,
Next to its
right?
parent.
Oh wait, no, that's not how you scroll. Then that's it looking like a bellend.
Yeah, but you can see the paw.
Yeah, I know, but at first glance, people are probably not gonna see that. In this day and age, people are gonna think it's a dick pic.
It's a dog pic.
It's a dog pic. It's a different kind of D. But yeah.
But it's like then it has to be a cut one, or I don't
But
know.
the thing is, Facebook's got set algorithms with its photos and stuff, and I think if it thinks it looks like that, it's
Fake dick.
yeah.
It's like it. You get like body shapes. So you're like, it's a pear shape. It's an hourglass. That's definitely an hourglass penis. It still goes like,
This is getting weird now. You've gone into weird realm. Just stop.
Now I've gone into weird. Now
Moving along.
At least it's not me for a change. I mean,
Right.
I'm
But
just...
moving along quickly before we do get banned and taken down. A leisure centre in Portishead near Bristol.
This is great.
So overnight, well, obviously they've got a swimming pool in the leisure centre, but then they came in to work the next morning and the swimming pool was completely gone. It was empty.
Those Misterons.
Those pesky Misterons got really thirsty and helped themselves to
So where did it go?
500,000 litres of water. So apparently it was a fault with the waste valve.
So what we worked out was like, so swimming pools are constantly being like rotated around and cleaned.
Yeah.
So it obviously all got sucked out and not got all sucked back in.
But you said something about the sewage. Did the sewage get pumped in?
No,
No. So
okay.
basically the waste valve is where it pumps everything out, because you know how people do disgusting things in the swimming pool and stuff. You don't want to be swimming around in that.
No, I don't. What?
Um,
Who's talking so loud?
So obviously the filter went into overdrive or something. I'm just assuming, and then it just didn't filter back in.
What?
That's, yeah.
All the Mysterons were really thirsty and decided to drink a swimming pool. Who knows?
Just turning up and going, all right, check the pool. Yep, water's gone. Wait, what?
At least someone didn't just come running in the morning and dived in.
Cannonball!
If anyone did that, I'm pretty sure they'd be sacked.
Well, they'd be in hospital first, but there we go.
Oh yeah.
And then one that Bobby just found.
Like a couple of months ago, by the way.
Just before it went live. So a kid bought a pre-owned copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 in Florida.
Right.
Opens it up and finds a bag of meth in it.
Wow. Okay.
That's
This is Grand Theft Auto life.
Inside the instruction manual is just a bag of meth.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Games have instruction manuals now.
Well, GTA 5 was released 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
They don't have an instruction manual.
It did. Yeah, it's one of the very small ones that just contains like the warranty and the button guide. And that's it. But yeah, in there was a little bag of meth.
Little bag of meth.
Because
This game is terrible. Enjoy your meth.
I enjoy it sometimes.
or get high and play with it.
I enjoy it sometimes.
I dip in and out of GTA sometimes. Like now I've got it on the PC, I can whack up to Ultra.
Is that where you take
when
the
you're
meth
playing-
and realise your dog looks like a penis?
And then you dive in a swimming pool that there's no water.
Yeah, and then you go swimming at first.
Oh, there you go. They're all related.
There you go then. Job done. Made a little
Anywho.
story there.
Yeah. So upcoming events, we have in 2 weeks' time MCM London.
2 weeks.
So yeah, London.
Coming up.
Yeah. So they've been announcing more guests as well.
Yeah, they had a big announcement this week. I forgot what it was.
Someone from Jessica Jones.
Sorry? Yes.
Yeah,
It's Rosario Dawson.
There you go.
Yep.
That's to go with the already list of. So the guest list this year, I think it's the best guest list I've seen for an MCM for a very, very long time. And if they keep going the way they're going, they're going to end up rivaling people like LFCC.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing. It's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. I mean, obviously, a whole bunch of us are going to be there over that weekend, so watch the space.
I spent the weekend playing with Warbler to try and get my hands are working.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so the 1 month cosplay challenge.
Yeah, you're on
yeah.
Hanzo and
Getting there. Managed to super glue my fingers together yesterday. That was fun.
hey,
I need him to super glue it.
Managed to warbler my fingers together. That was
oh my
awesome.
god.
He almost burned me this morning.
Warbler's great. It's brilliant. It's bloody expensive.
Yep.
Great. And
But you know that stuff's long lasting though.
yeah. I did stick a bit to itself by accident, so I had to sort of repurpose it into something else, which is great. But yeah, it's a little like this came about a month ago when we had a question from someone watching saying like, how expensive is it to do conventions and cosplays and stuff?
Mm.
This cosplay
Depending.
has cost me quite a bit.
It depends on the complexity of your cosplay and how screen accurate you want to make it and what you want to use for it.
I'm trying to make it accurate as I can. So, like I said, I bought the Warbler to try and make it nice. I bought quite a nice waistcoat as well, which is pretty good. But then on the other hand, you're doing a very simple cosplay, and it's cost you hardly anything. Like all you had to buy was the wig and the makeup for it, really, wasn't it?
And trousers and a lab coat.
Yeah. So
That's it.
you can go like both ends of the spectrum on it.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it depends on what material you're using as well. If you're using stuff for just a quick and easy cosplay, you don't really mind what material you're using. If it's nice and flimsy, then fine, it's going to be cheap.
Yeah.
But if you want to go out and you want to get something that's going to last a couple of rounds of you wearing it, it's obviously going to be more expensive as well.
And again, depending on the hero and stuff.
Yeah.
How
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hyper Japan, 13th to the 15th of July.
John DiMaggio is coming as well.
What? Who?
John DiMaggio. Bender from Futurama.
Oh, wicked.
He's also, Bender from Futurama is also Jake the dog in Adventure Time. He's you didn't know it.
Aww.
And he was also in Gears of War as well, I think. He was Marcus.
Is he Marcus?
I think he's Marcus. I think John DiMaggio is Marcus.
Sounds
Nice.
like Marcus.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's coming. £25 for an autograph, 42 for a photo.
What?
Yep.
The autographs and photos vary.
Yeah, they've got all the price actually on the website. I'm on it now.
Or you can get your photo tickets and autograph tickets online at the moment in the MCM store.
James Purefoy as well is going to be there. Recently in Altered Carbon, I always remember him from A Knight's Tale because he was the king in that.
Yes, I love. That's my favorite film, by the way. I love that film.
So good.
Filmed in Pinewood.
It was.
Sorry?
Filmed in the place where we got married.
Really? That's nice. I didn't know that. Cool. So now, right, yeah. So Hyper Japan.
Hyper Japan.
13th to 15th of July at the Olympia London. So please do not go to Tobacco Dock. That is the wrong venue now.
We are changing venue again.
Changing back to the Olympia.
What else we got?
LFCC the following weekend at the Olympia London, and at the same time,
one weekend after.
If you're not in London, MCM Manchester that very same weekend at Manchester Central.
Where would I go?
London, 15th and 16th of September at the Excel. Stuart and Bobby, you're both going. I know Luke is also going.
Yep.
I don't know if James is going, but
we'll find out later
tickets are still on sale.
Yeah, I missed out last year, so
gotta make up for it this year.
There he is.
And then we have EGX 20th to 23rd of September at the Birmingham NEC.
Big place, very nice.
I love the NEC. NEC is a brilliant convention centre.
Really well centred.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. It's very easy to get to, and just as a convention centre, it's really good. Just because in the same vein as the XL Centre, you can like rent out various hall amounts. So if you have a big convention, you can rent out like the entire side of the NEC. If you have a small convention, you can rent out a couple of halls, and then you can have another small convention at the same time. So that's one thing I really like about the NEC. So Q&A.
Q&A. Dun, 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 dun. Next week's gonna be Stingray.
Oh, Stingray's cool. I like
What's up?
Stingray.
Yeah, shut! I said next week. You ruined it for me. Make me sad.
Uh-oh.
So
So we had so Tony from last week's podcast asked, on a scale of John to Gordon, how good are you with Delicate? Now that was a reference to one of the episodes of Thunderbirds Echo season 3 where they've implied that Gordon is not delicate with anything, and there's a bit of a goof, which probably true. I have messaged Tony back since, and I have a scale of the most to least delicate out of International Rescue. So the most delicate would be John, followed by Lady Penelope, followed by Alan, followed by KO, followed by Virgil, followed by Parker, followed by Scott, followed by Grandma Tracy, followed by Gordon, and then at number 10 is Jeff Tracy. So if we're looking at the Tracy brothers, it's John, Alan, Virgil, Scott, and then Gordon.
I'd be pretty delicate.
I reckon Virgil would be more delicate than Alan.
You know,
seeing as he gets more screen time, I had to agree.
Let's not go back to this. I mean, we did.
We did get a lot of Thunderbirds questions.
Onto the thing. We missed it. Yeah, we did watch Thunderbirds Argo yesterday.
So
yesterday's episode was actually a tribute to Sylvia Anderson, the late Sylvia Anderson.
That's nice.
Which was actually a really nice touch because she played Great Aunt Sylvia in season 2.
1? Oh, 2.
And obviously Sylvia Anderson also voiced Lady Penelope in the original series. And sadly she passed away shortly after they filmed her part in Thunderbirds Argo. So there was a nice little touch in there. I think it would have been nice to have something at the end in the credits, but as you do. It was a good show. It was alright. It was interesting.
So where do you sit on the chart though?
Where do I sit on the chart? I don't know.
All right, Jeff. Moving on to Stuart.
No, absolutely not. Hey, I'm pretty freaking.
Well, Scott's on the same.
I put Gundams together. That's a delicate thing.
How many times have you cut yourself, put your fingers, and stuck your fingers together?
Not very many.
Uh-huh.
Stuart's done it more times than me. Stuart, I would peg as Gordon.
What? No, I would say Stuart's pretty, seeing as his job profession is pastry chef, I think he's probably quite high up on the delicate chart.
I'm going with John. Extremely delicate guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Show me your hands, Stuart. Look at those delicate little lady fingers.
Look at my lady fingers.
They're beautiful.
Actually, from here, I have fucking sausage hands from here.
You said the F word.
I was so close.
Stuart, you did the F
Oh, duh. I
Let
think
the
we should
team
have some kind of like jar, or
Oh.
some kind of like punishment for
the
that.
Renegade jar.
Yeah.
The Captain America jar.
You were so close. So close.
Okay, so we're putting you at level John for delicate.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby?
No idea.
But Bobby's probably pretty delicate. Sorry.
Me? Since when?
She's a John.
Is Bobby an Alan or a Virgil delicate then?
No, she's not annoying, so you can't be Alan. Wait, he's like, yay, it wasn't me this time.
It wasn't you this time, Hoy, and it wasn't Scott this time.
It would have been you. I took the bullet for you. That's what it was.
Down, Mr. President.
Wow. No, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not John for sure. I'm not pretty.
Yeah,
You're not John.
Probably a Virgil level. Virgil
Probably
level.
Virgil level.
Yeah.
I have the hair.
She's the Alan hair.
Alan.
Oh yeah.
Alan.
So where are you then, Joe?
I don't know. See, I can be delicate when I want to be delicate.
Yeah, but it's not an on-off switch.
It is an on and off switch. When I get cross with the computer, I'll hit the computer.
Yeah, I think she's a Gordon.
I'm not a Gordon. That's
I think you're a
crap
Gordon.
because
That's
I put Gundams
I'm
together.
not. I am completely delicate.
I'm very
You just
delicate.
said that when you get angry, you hit stuff.
Yeah, no, I said sometimes when the computer freezes and I'm in the middle of doing my work, like photo editing, then yes, I will bang the computer.
Okay.
But you have a lovely new hard drive now you can attach stuff to.
Yeah, I do, but the computer still freezes, so
Yeah.
I just need a new computer. I'm hoping that Yo-Yo Tech are going to be at MCM next week. Next week? 2 weeks.
Don't say next week. Don't scare me.
You're getting off subject.
Next
Where
week.
are you on the chart? Damn it.
I'm going to put myself at a Scott level then, because I can be delicate when I want to.
So
So-
non-existent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dead.
That is too many.
You
people
say
like that.
non-existent. You are a bad person. You've broken my finger before, so you're not delicate at all.
Oh. Yeah. Well, then you
yeah.
should just be careful.
Oh, next question.
Next question.
From Katie. Not sure who likes Harry Potter, but what magical beast would you like as a pet?
Does it have to be from Harry Potter?
Magical beasts, I guess.
Just magical beasts in general. Magical beasts
See,
in general.
I
Okay.
think the Niffler's quite cute,
Niffler.
but it will freaking steal everything.
See, when you say Niffler, all I think is Nibbler from Futurama.
No, it's the Niffler, isn't it? A Niffler?
Nibbler? I don't know, something like that.
What was a Niffler?
The
It's
thing
the
that
little
stole
bob
stuff
thing
from
that steals
Fantastic
tiny
Beasts.
things.
I
Yeah, it's a Niffler.
haven't seen
It's
that.
like a little platypus mole thing, and it steals shinies.
Okay,
But at the same time, I like Frank the Thunderbird because I think he was really cool looking, and he looked like he could give fluffy hugs for a
Okay.
bird.
What about...
beast. I'd take someone that flies. Definitely someone.
So
You
like,
can only pet it though, man.
what, like a big flying thing or a little flying thing?
So something I could ride.
Oh yeah, you'd like Frank then.
What's Frank?
Frank's the Thunderbird.
It's a bird made of thunder.
Not
Oh.
it's like a thing. That's also a house in Fantastic Beasts. It's one of the
Something like
American things.
One of the backwards American houses.
I haven't.
Oh, I'm a
Me neither.
house Thunderbird.
I think I would go giant spider.
No, 'cause I'd never
Yeah.
go. I
No,
would-
no. Yeah.
Only because based around one of the D&D campaigns my friends used to do, where I played a dwarven druid, and I wanted an animal companion, and he said, "What do you want?" I said, "A giant spider," and he said, "Fine." And then I decided that because of the giant spider, you could get a bigger one every time you leveled up. So I wanted one I could ride on. So I rode this spider into battle, but I made it spin a top hat made of silk so that I could make the spider wear. And he told me off and said that if I made him wear a top hat, then a top hat eating giant would come along. And I was like, oh. So I would go to every town I could to find different hats for my spider to try on.
Oh,
I'll go
I'd
with Phoenix.
a phoenix.
Yeah.
Alright.
I
Why?
would like,
Just because they're cool.
like it. Yeah.
And then you'd never have to say goodbye to it.
Bit of a fire hazard though.
Oh yeah.
I love fire.
Yeah, but it'd be great for barbecues.
Yeah, when it like before it dies, you could just throw it in the bottom and then get your meat around it. Burgers are done, and the bird's alive.
So I think what we'll do is we'll probably pop our headline links in the description for our YouTube for people that are
So
watching.
you can look at
retrospectively.
dogs.
Yeah.
So you can look at the creepy dog thing.
It may direct you to a website like it looks a bit fishy, but you know.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's something. So something like. Oh, what was the griffin? They have wings, don't they?
Yeah,
Griffins
it's cool.
have wings. Yeah, they're like eagle lion things.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, eagle lions.
Yeah, a giant eagle line.
And you
Like,
can ride it. There
exactly.
you go.
You could totally ride a griffin.
So much. I would save so much on travel. It'd be amazing. And then,
Yeah,
and then
good
you
idea.
can feed it her phoenix to eat, and it'll be hungry, and then it'll just be reborn.
Inside
Yep.
your griffin.
Well, no,
But it'd be like having Vindaloo, feeding it
What's the
Vindaloo.
griffin?
it'll
It'll come out hot.
reborn.
Oh,
Oh,
this is going past that weird line again, guys.
Right, and I think on that note.
So on that note, if you've got any questions you want to ask for upcoming podcasts, go for it. If there's anything you want us to like chat about or you want to discuss,
Yep.
just drop us a line. Scott's left already. Oh no, he's back. He's had enough. He's off to
Who's
find
that?
your griffin.
Um,
You put Riozo down. You put my Bayline down.
So yeah, so we're back 7 o'clock next week.
Yep. Hopefully Hoy will be feeling better by then. And then she can tell us all about her whatever show that was.
Apparently it's a boxing anime, which sounds brilliant.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
And also she can tell us about how Monster Hunter's going. Because I think she's going for platinum, isn't she?
Yeah, Hoy.
As far as I know, she's missing one.
You have a problem.
Put Riozo down, Scott.
I'm very disappointed in you.
All she's missing is the large Kirin crown, and then she's platinumed it.
Say goodbye to your sanity.
Oh boy. Hoy, what are you going to do when you finish the game? Like, seriously, we're getting worried now.
You have to jump on Generations.
Yeah, that's it. It's got generations. That's what it is.
Anyway, we're going to go back and play the Division now.
Yep.
Cha-cha.
Alright,
Anyway,
well,
thanks for tuning in.
yep.
And we'll catch you same time next week, same bat channel, same bat time, same bat channel.
Batman away.
Hey.
Bye.